everyone. So I wanted to do a quick update. I have tried recording this video so many times you would not believe it. And it just has not been working out. So, Tucker is doing really good. He got his feeding tube taken out and he's like pretty much back to his old self other than being very strangely and randomly shaved all over his body. But his hair's starting to grow back. The last place they shaved was his neck, I think. So that's the one area that I thought I saw him, but it wasn't. That's the one area that is kind of like going to take, I think, a little more time to grow back. So I made a video the day I was taking him to get his tube taken out, and we were on our way there, and I was, of course, really excited. And when I got there, they have like this, it's kind of a different system, I think, than a normal vet office because it is like a college. So, I kind of had to go through all these steps. And when I finally got back to talk to one of the surgeons, and there was one of like the vet students there, I was really curious as to what was on the pathology report. Like, what did he get into? And she was like, oh, it was grass or plant matter. And I thought that was really weird because our cats are indoor only. Like they never go outside. They don't even go on the patio. Like, poor Tucker has to look through the window onto the patio. And that's because we live in a rural area-ish. And there's coyotes I hear at night. And, we also are kind of by like a main street, like a kind of not a freeway, like a country road type thing. So it's just too much for me to risk. I just feel nervous. And they've never been outside. So, sorry, I have something in my mouth. I didn't really think too much of it. And she was like, well, the biopsy came back as, cancer. And I just was like, I think my face went from disbelief and shock to, honestly, my first reaction was to start sobbing, which I did. And I just was so like, what? And that was the bad news. The good news is, and it's taken me a while to process all of this, is that he has a very mild form of cancer. And I could still like cry talking about it. He has what is called small cell lymphoma, and that is what caused the blockage. It wasn't actually whatever he ate, because I did remember Lawrence did get me flowers for like our anniversary, which is in March. My birthday is in April. So, I was like, well, maybe, and I do sometimes get orchids that I'll keep, but he doesn't really mess with those. So, it's just whatever. But it's the flare-up of the intestines was caused from the cancer. So what he has to do is just take a medicine for the rest of his life, and they think that he should have a really good quality of life. They gave him like 3 years or something. Like 2 to 3 years is the average of what cats who have this live. The chance of a relapse is like 4%. So she was just like, if you're going to have cancer as a cat, this is the best type of cancer you could have. So that made me feel a little better. He takes a steroid liquid daily, not very much. And he also will take a low dose of chemo every 2 weeks in the form of a pill, which he actually did really well with. I thought the pills were going to be horrible, but actually I think the liquid tastes really bad. So in some ways that's kind of worse. And Lawrence is giving him the chemo since I'm pregnant, obviously. So that's the news about Tucker. Thank you so much for all your thoughts and prayers. That was just so sweet. It meant so much to me because I was just dying. It was so stressful. I still get a little stressed, but now that he's doing so much better, I'm not. I was more stressed about, if he didn't keep eating, or, I don't know. All these what ifs are going through my mind, and being pregnant doesn't, help. because I am 30 weeks pregnant, almost 30 weeks pregnant. So that's like 7.5 months, and I am starting to kind of look pretty pregnant, I think. I'm definitely feeling very pregnant. I have gained a little bit of weight. I've had a little bit of swelling. I can still wear my rings and stuff. So that's good. Like my one ring, I can still wear it. It's a little tight, not tight, but I'm used to it being really loose. So now it's just like kind of a little bit tight. And that also could be that I haven't drank as much water as I need to today. Usually I'm really good. I drink at least like a gallon a day. But today I've been pretty lazy, to be honest. So everything's going really good. We had a 3D 4D ultrasound, and that was really cool to see her and her little hands and her little face and everything. It was really cute. And yeah, that's about it. I really just wanted to update you on Tucker. I kept meaning to do it, but it was like I made that one video, and then when we found out he had cancer, I kind of needed some time to process it, I guess. I was pretty upset. And then each video I made was like 15 minutes long, and I'm like, no one wants to listen. They probably don't even want to listen for however long this one's going to be, much less like 15 minutes. And then the last video I made, I got cut off because I ran out of memory on my phone. So it was just like, I couldn't get it done. But, yeah. So, I think Tucker will be doing good. He's acting like his little self, so that makes me feel really good. And I'm doing good, and I'm trying to keep walking and drinking lots of water. My diet hasn't been the best, but I'm doing my best. So I will talk to you all later. Bye.